Hey guys, this is episode 3 of LEE TV NYC, and we've got something very interesting today. We're going to be going and looking for space for Hope Hill Church. We are getting kicked out when?
Like now.
Like now.
We won't even be able to be there this Sunday, so we need to find a spot.
Yep, so as you know from the previous episode, in episode 2, we are getting kicked out. We found that out on Sunday evening, and so we were actually planning to go on vacation. Starting vacation Sunday evening at 5 p.m. and we got a phone call at 7 p.m. that we were out of the space. The thing is, we are subleasing from a particular company and they're getting kicked out, so that means we go with them because we're piggybacking with that particular company. So we're out. We need to go find some more spaces today, and that's what we're doing, right? We're just about to leave to go to SoHo, and then Midtown we're going to look at 2 different spaces, and hopefully we'll find a space. Before we go, I want to show you, we need to make it a little apology, right?
We may have broken one of our rules that we told you about the other day.
Yes. What did we say?
We said don't ever take anything off the streets because you could get bed bugs.
Never. Never. And we especially said furniture, didn't we?
Specifically wood.
Lo and behold, behind us we have a bookshelf that we took off the side of the street, and it's actually very beautiful. Take a look at this thing.
But
it was too good to resist, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly, and we took it from our neighbors just over there. Though bed bugs can strike anyone, but I feel like since we're in close proximity, this is a safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfect, and it's white, which is what we wanted, and we can actually fit all our books on it.
That's right. Now, our neighbors, they have a really nice backyard. This does not belong to us, and we happened to find this particular bookshelf right in front of our neighbor's house right there. Now, Renata, she decided, because she loves sunlight so much, she decided to get rid of our shades, and so in the evening when they're throwing parties there, we can typically see them, and they can definitely see us. And so I think it'll be very interesting when they're out there having one of their parties and we're here hanging out in the evenings, and they see that we've taken their bookshelf and put it to good use. And we're hoping that it was actually free, not just sitting out there, right?
It looked like it was free.
Yeah. So we're hoping for that, hoping they don't come and knock on our door and get upset with us. Anyways, we're going to head to the subway now. We need to go to SoHo. We're going to 271 Canal Street. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. But before we go, I want to show you a secret. It's 92 degrees outside. And so we're going to come into the bathroom here, and I'm going to show you a trick on how to stay cool while in the subway. Okay? You can take a shower. By the time you get to the subway, you're already dripping with sweat. There is a trick. All right, so what you do, can you hold this for 1 second? Mm-hmm. Okay, what you do is you go and you take cold water and you put it all over your face. And then you put it behind your ears, you put it on your neck, in the back, you let a little bit drip down the front of your shirt and then also down the back of your shirt. And you put it all over your arms. And what happens is, as this water evaporates, it takes away the heat, and you stay really cool. So we're going to head to the subway now. Renata, she may be sweating. I'm not really sure, but I will not be.
I'm not hot enough to ruin my makeup yet, and to do that. So, I'm not going to do that.
And we're up. We live very close to the Atlantic Terminal in Brooklyn, and so we're heading out right now. We'll see how it goes. All right, so what's the verdict?
50-50, probably 60-40. Like no, probably.
Yeah. And
everything
what's
has,
the reason?
well, things have to be positioned just right. Like the location of the entrance, location of the bathrooms. There has to be like a clear front and a clear back. And any traffic that happens during the service needs to flow outside of that. And so because every room and location is it's just so different, you have to sort of think through all these things, like where's the front, where do you put the projector, is there a good wall for the projector to go on? There's not 2 rooms for like a kids ministry, and the biggest flag was that they didn't have any chairs. They had 6 chairs. So one of the things that we look for in a good space is that it has to have chairs, because we are not about to every single Sunday haul 50 chairs to a place when there's so many other great venues that already have chairs.
Yeah, and we're not a yoga studio either, right?
No. Right, we're not going to be sitting cross-legged on our butts.
So
what's the second-
we're off to the next place now, back into the subway hole.
We're here.
28 right there, across the street. That's right. So actually, yeah, it's wigs and hats. There you go, pretty much there. 4th floor.
So let's evaluate the front entrance.
Very low score.
Yeah.
Very low score. Fast elevator. Glad it was sitting there already.
It's old school.
Super old school.
Oh, it's like a tin box. Not very inviting.
Mm-mm.
At least there's no graffiti.
This is like a no unless this space is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So this is what you do. This is how you find a church space in New York City. You go to space after space after space,
That's
subway ride after subway ride after subway ride, until you find something you like.
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh, hey, how are you? John, how you doing, man? Are you good?
And 33rd Street. There are delays in Uptown 6 train service. Uptown 6 trains are running. Listen to it.
Okay, so we're continuing to look for a space. We hit up 2 spaces so far today. Now we're back down in the canal area. There's another place that we are going to check out. It's called the Farm SoHo. So we'll see. We've been here before. We've looked at it. They turned us down in negotiations when we were offering $600 before per Sunday. Actually, we were offering $5 at the time. And Manhattan just kind of gradually raises that price. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's a lot of competition out there for space. So we're heading to the Farm SoHo now. Gonna check it out and see if we can possibly get them to work with us. So here we go. Okay, so that was the Farm SoHo, 447 Broadway, and that didn't really. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. So I guess we are now heading to a different place.
We need to find the address. Prince.
The loft at Prince. So we're pretty close. It's also in Soho. Grace, our friend, found this place, and so we're gonna go check that out right now. And so I guess we gotta look that up, right?
Yep.
All right. So off to the next spot. best gyros in New York City, right there. No doubt about it.
At least for food truck stands.
Right. Okay, so, darling, we had a, I wouldn't say a successful day today, right? But we did eliminate some options.
Yeah.
So that's good.
And
I feel.
honestly, it's a process.
Yep.
I wasn't going into it thinking, 100% optimism.
Right.
You have to it's a matter of just looking at tons and tons of different places.
So true. So true. So tomorrow we have several scheduled, and I feel really good about them. I think they're going to be interesting.
Yeah.
A couple in particular. And so we're just going to keep pounding it, and with God's help, we're going to find a new place for Hope Hill, a new home for the family, right?
Exactly. So, it's Tuesday. We still need to find a place for Sunday. But we have some strong choices coming up tomorrow.